Okay, here we are back in Octopath Traveler 2, and before we kick off Temenos, Haig is now an NPC here. Never had a bad word to say about hunting for sustenance. So he'll use Squall of Arrows. You bring him if you hire him. He can give you a discount. I don't know if it's actually increments or can it be like weird numbers like 11% off, 19% off, or so have you. He has the Imperial Helm. I really don't care. These aren't really like anything special. Stone roasted rice. I think I got that off an elemental.
I will get answers.
And he never expected it.
Where was I? Take that!
So anyway, off camera, on my way back into town, I got into a random battle where an Octopath was. Sadly, the payoff on that is starting to fall off. I still got just under 800 off it because I couldn't break the other enemies before they kind of died horribly. Like him.
Wait. So sorry. Very well. Let's have a look.
Oh yeah, we can mug him fairly easily, I think. But anyway, what I'm getting at is Temenos is level 60.
Smite them! Marvelous.
And I was thinking about using the exact same group that we have here to go tackle Temenos 3. Long-time hunter in the area, he now makes a living by accompanying hunters from other regions on their expeditions. When he was young, he got caught in a furious blizzard during a hunt, and thought he would perish in the snow. But though the miraculously cleared, he was able to return alive. That reminds me, we did get a sword. Like, this would be something for Casty. She's currently a thief. Jeez, I have a lot of swords here. Like, with Casty being a thief, what is she using? Is she not a thief anymore? Well, we're going to the bar anyway, so we'll check. So yeah, we lose out on crit, but it's worth it, I think. Anyway, the Stormhail route. Temenos pays a visit to the Sacred Guard headquarters in the Stormhail. He intends to interrogate Vados the Architect, who is being held in suspicion of having murdered the Pontiff. And keep in mind, recommend levels 37 were 23 above that.
Stormhail. Home to the headquarters of the Sacred Guard. And the last place in which I expected to receive a reply to my letter. Mint has lost none of her penchant for procedure, I see.
Dear Temenos, are you well? For my part, I am pleased to say that the investigation has calmed at last. Whenever I think upon the late Pontiff, a tightness seizes my chest. Nevertheless, I forge ahead. I received your letter gladly. I understand the Sacred Guard's headquarters is your next destination. I pray you'll not quarrel with them, despite your, shall we say, strained relationship. As ever, our door is open to you should you need rest. May the dawn bring good tidings and good fortune. Mint.
Mint is as meddlesome in print as in person. I won't be returning anytime soon, which I'm sure she'll be displeased to hear. Very well then, to work. and to the Sacred Guard for the interrogation of one Vados, the Architect.
And of course, banter is for after the chapter. So which path action do they want me to do? Interrogate or guide?
The crows dither and squawk in their nest as ever. It leaves me cold every time I lay eyes upon it.
Move! Move, I say! Ow! Ow, ow, ow! Forgive me. Are you hurt?
Oh, quite. Mortally wounded, in fact.
As I live and breathe, Temenos. If you've come all this way, then... You're here to interrogate Vados, aren't you?
Indeed. And what has you so flustered?
Truth be told, I've overslept.
And now you're in quite the rush. Newly anointed, are we? Then use the following as your excuse. Forgive me, but I had to receive the unexpected visitor from the Inquisition.
But that would be a lie.
The path to adulthood is paved with benign lies, Crick.
I will not stand for you treating me like a child.
Oh? I believe all I've done is offer you an alibi.
So you did, and I am left wondering why. You must have designs.
You mustn't doubt people so.
No, I cannot abide this. I shall accept the punishment for my tardiness.
Serves me right for trying to repay a debt.
What debt?
So that reminds me, I didn't talk any smack about Temenos voicing that one knight in the past chapter.
How fares Vados since his capture?
I do not know. I was not with him the whole time. I was only to escort him to the Sacred Guard's headquarters. He is being held somewhere within its confines, I imagine.
Would you arrange a meeting with him for me? I promise you I would do it myself, were I on better terms with the Sacred Guard.
Consider it done, Temenos.
Nightcrick, what brings you here?
The Inquisitor has come from the church. He requests a meeting with Vados the Architect, whom I brought here not days ago.
Just a moment. My apologies, but I see no record of his arrival. In fact, I do not see the name Vados written anywhere at all.
How can that be? Search once more, I beg you. There must be some mistake.
I assure you, I've looked over the ledger numerous times. There is no mistake.
I don't understand.
Come, Crick. Let us return later. You're certain you delivered him here?
Beyond a shadow of a doubt.
Then perhaps the Sacred Guard has stricken his name from the ledger. For some reason or other.
How dare you? That cannot be! A messenger of the gods would never distort the truth.
Not even if their gods willed it done?
You dare utter such blasphemy!
The truth is a thing to be discerned with one's own eyes, Crick. Not even the gods deserve our unquestioning loyalty.
Who are you?
I understand that your faith is shaken. But I ask you, do you not wish to know the truth? We must investigate the Sacred Guard. Will you join me? If so, then I ask you to search for any other records of Vados' arrival. I shall search our surroundings for anything unusual. Good luck, Crick.
And I'm assuming that's the chapter boss there. 'Cause I don't remember if the previous chapter had a boss in it or not, so... we definitely need to crack a few skulls with our stick.
Bloodstains. What you seek lies just ahead, they say. And also, beware, danger lurks here. Identify yourself. Of course, I know why you've come. Put simply, you mean to eliminate me.
Temenos!
Crick!
I'm glad you're safe. You've a Sanctum Knight by your side, you know. Perhaps you could rely on the power of a God's Blade such as me.
He says, newly anointed.
That hood. Are they from the Sacred Guard? Who are you? Show yourself! Stop!
We must not follow them too far, Crick.
But Temenos!
My debts to you multiply, Crick.
Cease your worrying over these debts.
So, you renounce your gods?
I wish to believe in the gods, as I wish to believe in you.
Then allow me to thank you for your trust. We must press onward. We've yet to find what we're searching for.
It's Vados the Architect. But why?
What an unfortunate end for the wicked Vide's servant. How fares your investigation, Crick?
I searched the Sacred Guard's own records, but there is truly no mention of his arrival.
Someone ordered this done, Crick. Someone connected to the Sacred Guard itself.
Surely not.
They used Vados and then had him killed.
You're lying. I don't believe you. The Sacred Guard would never. Temenos, is there anything in which I can place my faith?
That You must find out for yourself. Though I must warn you, there are few things worthy of our faith.
You don't even have faith in your own gods, do you? You doubt anything and everything in this world.
Doubt is what I do.
I hail from a noble house, albeit one fallen from grace. My parents taught me to steal, to use others as a stepping stone to my own success. But I couldn't bring myself to believe that is the sum total of this life. Then the Inquisitor paid me a visit and told me something I'll never forget. A noble flame burns within you. Those words gave me something to believe in. For the first time in my life, I left home and joined the Order of the Sacred Flame. The world is a cruel and irrational place. I wanted something to believe in, something to hold fast to. I want to extend a hand to the weak and cleave the wickedness from this world. I wish to be that sword for the people.
Well, that is just lovely in its naivety.
Do not mock me, Temenos. I meant what I said.
The Inquisitor you met. His name was Roy, was it not?
Ah, so you knew him?
I'd a strange affinity for him, yes. Come to think of it, you resemble one another. You both share a rigid sense of morality that makes you honest to your own detriment. Roy preceded me as Inquisitor. However, he embarked on an investigation into the church, but never returned.
Yes, I'm aware.
The church has secrets. Extraordinary, terrible secrets. Those were his final words to me. Those words cemented in me a distrust of the church and a desire to expose the truth. And they are a dying wish I intend to honor. Mind you, I do not intend to find and kill whoever is behind this. I simply wish to bring the truth to light. Long have I searched for it, and at last it is close at hand.
I am beginning to believe it myself. The Sacred Guard is hiding something.
You've made great strides this day, Crick.
Now, who could be the mastermind? Let us review what we know, Temenos.
No, no. That is enough for today.
Are you joking?
I feel fatigue setting in, and besides... You were injured in the attack, were you not?
What, this?
You must take care of yourself, Crick. We charge headlong into danger.
Understood, Temenos. But do be honest with me. You're allowed to say you just want time alone to think.
That's delightfully perceptive of you, Crick.
Good night, Temenos.
Good night.
think the inn's over here. I don't really remember. That's the plum that we have the max of.
Before Vados was murdered, he killed the Pontiff, an apothecary, and a scholar. The problem is, someone must have forced him to do it. And this won't end until we find out who. We need more evidence.
Surrender yourself not unto silent dusk, for the light shall fade.
Those words. I must learn more about them.
And we found the chapter's damsel in distress.
Here it is. Surrender yourself not unto silent dusk, for the light shall fade. It's a verse from the Book of Night. As if it weren't surprising enough that these stacks lay hidden in our headquarters. How did Vados come to know a verse from this, of all tomes? I simply do not understand. Nevertheless, this may be the key we've been looking for. I must inform Temenos.
Think, Temenos. Whoever is behind this plot ordered the Pontiff and the others murdered, and their pages from the Book of Night taken. Who would do such a thing? There must be something I've overlooked. Perhaps I should search the premises of the Sacred Guard once more.
My nose. My nose.
Yeah, he was in such a hurry to go do his investigation, he went to sleep. What are you gonna do with Temenos? It'd only be worse if he somehow wound up at a donut shop on the way here.
What's happened now? This is quite a crowd.
That's one of them from the Sacred Guard, isn't it? How'd this happen?
No, no. Gods be merciful.
My apologies. Would you let me through? Rick! He's dead. But why? He's got something in his hand. A scrap of paper. From a book?
Surrender yourself not unto silent dusk, for the light shall fade.
these words.
Stand back! Clear path!
This isn't a show. Go about your days.
What are you doing here? Be on your way.
He was my friend. I wish to aid in the investigation of his death.
I failed to see how you'd be anything more than dead weight. Be gone.
Can't know if that's Cassie's voice actress or not.
Crick. Your clue is safe with me, and it was not gathered in vain. I shall follow the path you have laid out before me. The truth lies in the flame. Crick, I swear to you I will carry on the work you were torn from yesterday. And so, I must be off.
Okay, they at least let you go in front of it.
Given the scrap of paper in his hand, he must have been poring over the works in this room. Though I cannot imagine what would be so sensitive as to warrant killing a man for laying eyes upon it. Did he go elsewhere after procuring this clue? Why is this book upside down? And the creation of heaven and earth, no less. Surely it's not the first to be put back in haste, but... Wait a moment. There's something scrawled on the back of the shelf. Break the earth's shackles and look to the heavens. That's a bit too much to ascribe to coincidence. I'll be sure to look into these heavens. Let's see. I've come here in search of the heavens, and yet... What's this? Some sort of mechanism? That sounded like a lock opening. A secret door. You became a true knight before you passed, Crick. No ordinary man would notice such a thing. I'm going to find the truth, Crick. The truth you were diligently working toward.
Well, we see a treasure chest right off the bat. Okay, just wanted to make sure that wasn't like a corridor back there. So you have a gleaming amulet, which I think makes you immune to blind. Greatly reduces light damage. I figured it'd be called like radiant or something rather than gleam, but okay. Okay, so I'm going to splice in from here. I ran to a revenant that has impact clock. In case you're wondering, this gives accuracy, evasion, crit, and speed for allies for 3 turns, but the drawback is you can only use it once. As a result, that's not something I'm interested in. Give me the rice. Oops. By the way, if you're wondering, you can steal jam off it. And in case you're also wondering, you can see the EXP payout sucks. It has a lot of AoE damage, too. Luckily, Temenos is an AoE healer. Just a gripe. Money. We're almost at $500,000. The card crashed during that fight. I got like 3 light soulstone mediums and some almighty, and I think it was just 1 almighty soulstone. It was elemental and guardian, I think. There's not much farming to be done in this place unless you're looking for specific soulstones. So we get the magic breaker, which I imagine is just inferior to anything we have currently. Slim chance to reduce the elemental defense is a little tempting. It's just if you have to physically hit them with a stick, it defeats the point of the stick. Now that I think about it, we have that crew, don't we, where everyone can recruit. So I wasn't really... That was another revenant, so I got some more stone rice.
What is this place? Forbidden tomes, all. So much knowledge erased from history. What could possibly be the Sacred Guard's aim?
I see the Pontiff's hound knows how to follow a scent. Crick knew too much. He was a fool to bring you into this, to continue his investigation. An investigation that led him to the Book of a Night. And, consequently, to his grave. By the hand of someone you know well.
Who are you? Why are you trying to stop us? Show yourself, you coward! You're... Captain Caldina. Why?
Oh, Crick. You were such a capable man. A little too capable, perhaps. Accept your punishment for disobeying the gods.
So, the one behind all this is Caldina.
You understand we must put an end to you. Just like we did to your little helper. He wasn't an easy kill, I'll say that. Captain Caldina herself had to intervene and finish the job. But he was a damn fool, as are you. Your perverse sense of justice leads you to defy the gods. And so, you shall have your divine punishment.
Where is she?
Is that anger I see in your eyes? How unusual. Does it hurt, knowing your cute little assistant's been killed? The captain's gone. She has other matters to attend to. And that's all you need to know.
Fine. Seal your lips, you so-called messenger of the divine.
Captain Caldina herself ordered you killed, you know. I believe her words were, bring the hound to heel.
Stay your beak, Crow.
Wow, that was a lot of damage.
Here goes.
Oh, she's immune to debuffs with that. That's what that is.
Oh dear. Fear not, I will keep you from harm.
Here we go!
I think I already tried dagger now that I think about it. It's probably just jam. Now that I think about it, I could have actually
Very
stolen
well.
Portitio there.
Take that!
Ooh.
Now then.
So, I'm trying to burn a turn here.
Lion dance! I'm back! Here we go!
Axe.
Got it!
Oh dear. You won't believe it.
That was amazing, Temenos! We won't want to miss this! Ice Summon Brain! Thunderblade!
Here goes. Arrow of fortune.
Right!
With her, I think I will do this.
That's my course!
Okay, she's at the point where she needs to break the limit.
Where was I? You will pay! Holy light, illuminate the darkness!
Time to shine! My blade dances! My prey awaits! And
Okay.
Bring it on.
So keep in mind, I could pop his latent for a guaranteed steal, but I want to be greedy. So that's a magic reflect.
Face the god's wrath.
Right. Huh, sorry.
Oh dear. Be healed.
I'm just getting warmed up.
I'm gonna roll the
Sorry
dice.
about this.
Of course.
Time to shine.
Very well.
Here goes. Sorry about this.
Ouch.
Well, that's it. If she's able to do that twice in one turn, I mean, that's game. Nothing I can do about that one.
There.
Like, this is such a waste.
This isn't good. Be healed.
I'm feeling all better. My prey awaits.
And keep in mind, I do have the means to blow her away right here.
Bring it on. Sorry about this.
I was seriously expecting that to miss at 98% because I've seen him
Let's
keep
go.
messing up at 80 and beyond.
That's my quarter.
Oh dear. You will pay.
Be gone.
Holding on. Eliminate the darkness.
I said be gone.
My blade
Here, I got me. Yeehaw! Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with Biscuit's bounty. That's more of a meme than a move.
Arrow of fortune.
Okay, I'm impressed she's still standing after that.
Face the god's wrath.
Ochette. Much appreciated.
Ironically, the one I wasn't gonna steal this
Very
from
well.
ends up having the massive payday.
Let's have a look.
100 HP left.
Ouch. Come on. Now then. Lion dance. Right.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this, but let's try it. Come on, overkill.
Apollo.
Yeah, it did count as overkill. We'll get an extra gem.
Does your superior intend to use it to bring darkness upon the land? Is that her play?
Go to hell. There's your answer.
Before I do, you will atone for your sins.
Crick Wellesley. As a disciple of the gods, your soul is eternal. Sheath your sword and rest forevermore.
A Sanctum Knight, are you?
Newly anointed, but yes. Why do you rage against the sacred flame? I beg you, look inside yourself and repent.
And here we are, my lost lamb.
I beg you, cease calling me a lamb of any sort. My name is Crick, and you would do well to remember it. Stand back, Temenos. I will protect you.
I appreciate your courage, but I need not be sheltered from any and all danger.
You don't even have faith in your own gods, do you? You doubt anything and everything in this world.
This is hardly fair, Crick. You've left me in your debt. But fear not. I will see that debt repaid. I swear it. The notes I found at the Fell Sun ruins can belong to only one person. Caldina. I'm sure of it. Which means she can only be headed to one place. The Nameless Village. She aims to unleash the power of the night upon us all. I must stop her before she can finish the rite. Watch over me, Crick. I shall shine enough light on the Church's misdeeds for the both of us. And put an end to Caldina's treachery.
At last, Temenos has discovered the truth and unveiled a dastardly scheme. Caldina, captain of the Sacred Guard, was the mastermind behind the murders. Now, Temenos must shed light on the key to her plot, the Book of Night, and he'll do so with the Sacred Flame's help. Temenos, Cleric, Chapter 3, Stormhail, End. Okay, I don't know if there's any new NPCs that have appeared, but at the very least we can do Temenos' journal stuff. Did he even have any? So we have lost. Act lost. Oh dear, are you alright? I'm fine, this happens all the time. I'm glad you're unhurt, but what causes you to fall so much in the first place? Well, I practice such difficult routines all the time, you see. Yet you tripped over nothing just now, no? No, that just ain't true. Then by all means, continue tumbling to the floor with reckless abandon. If nothing else, it's managed to take my mind off things and bring a smile to my face. Eh? Well, I suppose that's not nothing. The Pit of Darkcast. I've come here more times than I care to remember. I had to see the Pit of Darkcast just south of here for myself. Aha, the root of the seventh source, if I'm not mistaken. In a pit full of nothing but mystery. I knew the moment I laid eyes on it that my research would be a lifelong pursuit. Fascinating. I should like to see it for myself. You had better prepare yourself accordingly if you do go. Countless scholars have died trying to explore it. Then what made you devote your life to researching something so dangerous as the one true magic? I have to know the truth, it's that simple. One sympathizes. We humans are drawn to such perilous mysteries. Headquarters of the Sacred Guard. What troubles you, Ochette? You look mightily vexed. You haven't noticed, Mr. Detective? That big building over there reeks of evil people. Does it now? My nose is not nearly so sharp as yours. However, we do detain a number of evildoers within the headquarters of the Sacred Guard. You are no doubt picking up on the traces of their scent. No, that's not it. This smell is worse, and it's everywhere. Well now, you have a most exceptional nose. Crows. Crows, eh? Do you share in my distaste for the creatures? Not particularly, just brought back a memory is all. When I was a chickadee, there was a time when my hometown was overrun with them. Pops made what he called a corvus shooter to get rid of them. It was a wooden stick with a big metal pellet stuck at one end that would fire at the crows, see? Most interesting. The metal pellets sold like hotcakes on a winter morning, but there was one lone holdout. They'd come up to Pops with a drawing of a crow and say, "Your product can't get rid of this here, crow. I won't go throwing good money after bad. Pay me double your asking price or else." What a troublesome figure, but I'm sure I know how this ends. Your father replies, "Oh, it sure can." And I'll show you how. Just take out that drawing of yours, would you? The malcontent speechless then turned and went home, correct? Wowee, that would have worked too. Would have? Well, Pops just took out some charcoal and set fire to the drawing and said, "No, but this charcoal can, thank you kindly." And then he sold that same varmint some charcoal. Merchants are more fearsome than even the crows with which I tangle. Battle with the church. This is war. How do you mean? There should be only peace across this land. Instead, there are so many corpses we may as well be standing on a battlefield. Indeed, it is painful to witness. In one sense, you might say we are waging an invisible war. Then who is our enemy? Our mission is to answer that question. Very well, I shall aid you in your quest, Temenos. More heartening words were never spoken. Temenos' nemesis. This is getting out of hand, Temenos. Someone is after you, that much is clear. All the more reason to forge ahead. They are after me because they fear me. I am closing in on the heart of the matter. You're not going to stop, are you? You'll risk everything. One cannot allow a wily sheep to roam free. I suppose so. This should be cut off at the root, lest there be more victims. You've convinced me. Just promise me you'll come to me in times of need. That is a great help, Casti. And finally lost. Temenos? To be lost is to be human. It's how we live our lives. We wander in search of guideposts, and it is a cleric's duty to guide this unruly flock. But even we clerics find ourselves unable to tell if the path we walk is the righteous one. Everyone gets lost from time to time. What's important is that when you do, there's someone there to lend you a hand. Just remember that, Temenos. Throne. I cannot thank you enough. So it's conversations like that that some people are shipping Throne and Temenos, I guess. So if you don't know where the Nameless Island is, it's down here. I believe you need the ship to access it. It's up here, right up here. So there's a special fight right here. I don't know if we have to do that and then we're able to dock, or if you can dock in the village. There's quite a bit of stuff to do on the water, and I'm intentionally trying to hold off on doing that. Anyway, when we pick up next time, we're going to try to knock out Hikari's Chapter 4, and I believe he'll be the first Chapter 5 up for grabs, other than Oswald, perhaps. Yeah. Oswald only has 4 chapters, I'm afraid, because I don't really count his Chapter 2 as a real chapter. But yeah, those are my thoughts. I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.